San Antonio Police Department gets a tip about a missing boy who was last seen at a Northeast Side hotel. The caller says that Dominic Aguilar Acevedo was not alive when his mother Nicole Aguilar and her boyfriend Daniel Garcia left San Antonio for Colorado. When they left Colorado, Dominic was no longer with them. The couple were now in Costa Rica. A call from Nicole's mother checking in on them and Dominic led to her calling authorities. Nicole later met with Costa Rican authorities. According to arrest affidavits, she told them that Garcia was physically beating her son for weeks. She said he eventually became unresponsive and died. According to those arrest affidavits, Nicole said that they drove to a campsite near the Rocky Mountain National Park and left 5-year-old Dominic's remains in a ravine. SAPD, along with authorities in Colorado and the FBI, were involved in the search for Dominic. On August 25, 2021, a month after he was last seen in San Antonio, Dominic was found. Later, Aguilar and Garcia were arrested in Florida, where both are from.
Aguilar was charged with injury to a child causing serious bodily injury by omission, while Daniel Garcia was charged with murder.
After the two were indicted, KSAT has followed this case closely as it has moved through the judicial system. Early on, the state and defense expressed how long it was taking to get evidence from the FBI. This process was taking months and holding up the process of getting all evidence turned over to the defense. District Court Judge Velia Mesa made it clear that this had to be figured out.
This whole back and forth is just not going to work. It's going to take us 5 years to get to trial, and that's not happening on my watch.
As for Nicole Aguilar's case, there was a lot of back and forth whether she was going to take a plea deal or not. At first, it was decided that she would be going to trial first. The trial dates have been pushed back several times, but at the beginning of 2024, Judge Mesa made it clear they would be going to trial this year. Within the weeks leading up to trial, a lot has happened. Aguilar decided to take a plea deal in exchange for her testimony against Garcia.
What is your plea to the charge of injury to a child causing serious bodily injury by omission? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
As it stands right now, the plea deal would mean the maximum sentence Aguilar could get is 15 years. As for Garcia, the state is no longer proceeding with the murder charge, but instead will go with injury to a child causing serious bodily injury. It is still a first-degree felony, and the punishment range is 5 to 99 years or life in prison, but the jury can also consider probation. Speaking of the jury, they have been picked and seated. Testimony will begin around 10:30 on Tuesday morning. We are live streaming this trial. You can watch the live stream on KSAT.com, KSAT Plus, and KSAT's YouTube page.
It's important to note that the judge has drafted a strict live stream order. While we will be live streaming, there is some testimony that we will not be able to show, including that of Dominic's young sister. We will do our best that day to report on what that testimony revealed. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.